Hey, how's it going out there, everybody? Hope everybody's having a great day. Welcome to Trucker News, your source for lowbrow quality entertainment. You know how we do it over here. We got some news stories we're going to run through today. I'm going to try not to bum you out because trucking is pretty bummy right now. I'm just saying, it's a bummy. It's kind of like this day here. I swear, it's middle of the day. Look how dark it is. It's so gloomy. It looks like the sun will never come out, but I got a feeling, sun will come out tomorrow. Sun will come out tomorrow, maybe. I ain't guaranteeing it though, cause dang man, if you wrong on the YouTube, man, they don't let you forget about it. So the first story we're gonna talk about today is hours of service restrictions still waived for truckers responding to the tornadoes in Kentucky. So there you go. We got that story on deck. We got a story about a driver skips court 1 year after killing 2 people while, quote, pushing himself to make a delivery. We're going to talk about that. Independence Pass reopens. Colorado DOT reminds truckers that they are not allowed. No truckers over there. They don't like pee bottles on the ground, they said. Police appreciate drivers' honest response to drug question. Oh, you're going to love this one. We're going to have fun with this one. Stick around for this one. We got another story here. Indiana trooper discovers $1 million worth of cocaine during a roadside inspection. I'm going to say party over here. Party over here. And I like this story. This is, it's a good story because no one got hurt, but it truly shows you how crazy things can be in trucking. It says, a dust devil drops a trampoline on I-10 in Tucson. Let me rephrase that for you. A dust devil drops a trampoline in the middle of the freeway. Some things, like if you didn't see it, you just would be like, what the hell are you talking about? I mean, that sentence I just read makes no sense. It's like it's not even English. A dust devil drops a trampoline on I-10 in Tucson. And you're just like, let me compute that for a minute. I was at least. We got another story here. We're going to run through a bunch of stories today. And hang around to the end. We're going to talk some stock prices on some trucking companies. Come on, I think maybe we should do a hostile takeover here. I'm just saying. CR England customer information may have been compromised in October data breach. So if you're a CR England customer, might have got your data. I'm a little concerned about that one because I do business with CR England. I do like their discount programs. They have really good discount programs. Volume levels and rejection rates rally in time for Memorial Day weekend. Come on, get that Memorial Day money. Of course, I guess by now you should have already gotten it because it is Memorial Day. I don't know. Whatever. Be sure to smash that like button. Leave a comment if you're delivering on Tuesday and you really want to deliver on Monday. But, Memorial Days and whatnots. Memorial Day is one of those holidays that, I think we need it. Shout out to all the veterans out there, all the people that have gave it all for us. You know what I mean? I'm sitting here and, pretty much I got a lot of free choice. I'm not going to say I'm free because, hey, I'm not free in this world, but I'm pretty free. And I know the reason why. It's because of the veterans. You know what I mean? It's the people that go out there and put, metal in the head of our enemies. I can't say certain things on YouTube, but the guys and the girls that go out there, Black Hawk helicopter, people and things into dust. Those guys. Shout out to those guys. Much respect. So let's get to the trucker news. Here we go. Hashtag trucker news. I'm talking hashtag it out on your Twitter. Your friends will think it's the greatest thing ever. Hours of service, weight restrictions still waived for truckers responded to tornado affected areas in Kentucky. I'm telling you, you can ball out of control. Load weighs 82,000 pounds. Yeah, who cares? You're out of hours. Who cares? You're hauling tornado replenishing supplies. I don't know. I mean, how do you replenish a tornado is my question. But anyway, certain restrictions in motor carriers will continue to be waived in efforts to recover from devastating tornadoes in Kentucky continues. The December 2021 tornadoes killed 80 people across 16 western Kentucky counties. The order was originally issued in April 1st, 2022. was set to expire on June 1st, but now will remain in effect to August 1st. So give you a couple more months on that. So I just wanted to mention that. I'm not going to go too deep into it. That's the facts we need to know, and we move on. High speed trucker news here. You know what I mean? High speed. I'm on that high speed Monster Energy this morning, if anybody's wondering. Link in the description. Not really, but maybe. Does Amazon sell Monster? Hell, I need a link in there. Driver skips court 1 year after killing 2 people while pushing himself to make a delivery. Man, what a bummer. Yeah, just sad. It's just sad, you know what I mean? Like, pull over and take a nap. You know, I showed up late to a refrigerated warehouse one time because I had to stop and take a nap. And I showed up, I was like, hey, you know, it was not going to happen. Like, I mean, I was pecking corn. I was over here just, you know, head bobbing, you know what I mean? I wasn't even listening to, like, you know, some killer music. I was just head bobbing. I pulled over, I showed up late, man. They didn't take me that day. I had to sit there a whole nother day. I wasted an entire day on a grocery load, running a reefer unit. And you know what I said? I said, I don't even care. Because the likelihood of me driving this son of a gun into the bridge abutment was pretty damn high. So I said, you know what? You take your L's and you pull over. I mean, you got to know your limitations, guys and girls. I mean, you know, shout out to the 6% of the women watching my videos. Not 6% of all women, but 6% of my views come from women. So shout out to the ladies out there. A warrant's been issued for a truck driver that skipped out on a court date for a wreck that happened in New Jersey last year. 63-year-old Texas trucker Eldorado, I don't know how to say that. Middle initial E. I know that one. I know his middle initial. Last name Villasenor Aguilera failed to appear in court for his virtual pretrial hearing in March. A bench warrant has since been issued for his arrest. The court officials announced on Tuesday, May 26th, Mr. Villasenor Aguilera's public defender has not responded to the request for comments on the case. So this boy's killed a couple people, and he's gonna jump on it. He probably 3 states deep into Mexico right now, if I had to guess. According to the New Jersey News, Mr. Villasenor Aguilera was driving south on Interstate 295 in Kearney Points Township on the afternoon of May 30th, 2022, when he veered into the shoulder of the interstate, fatally striking 2 people working on a disabled car. Whoa, man. Let me tell you, you park on the shoulder in your car, I would call the cops. Honestly, like if I'm on the freeway and I got to change a tire, I would call the cops. I'd be like, hey, if you got somebody you can send out here and put somebody behind my car, because, you know, idiots be hitting cop cars with lights going on them. I mean, full-blown lights on, they run into the cop. So, I don't know. Yeah, get some help if you get on the shoulder. I'll tell you something I do if I have to park my truck on the shoulder. I get those triangles out because I love getting my triangles ran over. You know what I'm saying? Anybody else know what I'm saying? And then what I like to do is I like to take my yellow safety vest. I keep wadded up in a ball up here. I like to take this and tie it to the back of the trailer. That way it flaps in the wind a little bit, you know. Like that gets people's attention a little bit, you know. Get the reflective side out and kind of, they think somebody's standing there, you know. If I'm on the shoulder for real, that's what I do, you know. If I'm not just pulled on the shoulder, you know, up on a guardrail pooping off the side of it, you know. If I'm actually out there getting something done, I tie that up there. Let's see. Here we go. Next story. Independence Pass reopens. Colorado DOT reminds truckers that they are not allowed. So, no pooping off the guardrail out there, I guess. Come on. It says this week, the Colorado Department of Transportation reopens the popular mountain pass for the summer travel season with a reminder that many commercial vehicles and drivers are not permitted to use the road. Come on with it. Independence Pass, Colorado, Highway 82 reopened for the season around noon, May 26. In order to reopen the road for the 2022 season, crews fixed potholes, cleared rock falls, and repainted stripes on the roadway. Cracked or loosened rocks is common along Colorado 82 on Independence Pass and can develop due to regular and frequent freeze and thaw cycles in the mountainous locations with year-round winter weather. So they have year-round winter weather there. Don't sound like a place I want to be to begin with. So there you go. There you go. Let's see here. Let's move some stuff around here. I want that to be my opinion piece at the end. Indiana troopers discover $1 million worth of cocaine during a roadside inspection. Come on with it. Troopers with the Indiana State Police arrested 2 men after discovering a large amount of illegal drugs during a safety inspection. That's a lot of cocaine there. I'm just saying, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. That's 20 bales of cocaine. That's probably 20 kilos. Come on, 20 kilos. I'm just saying, that's a pretty good weekend if you're me. You know, that might get you through the weekend. The drug seizures occurred during 4 p.m. on Thursday, May 26, 2022, when troopers stopped a tractor trailer on the eastbound I-70 at mile marker 37 for a routine compliance inspection. Come on with that routineness. Like, how many people think that was routine? How many people think maybe they knew something? You know what I mean? Like, how you randomly just picked a truck with 20 kilos in it? Or is there a lot of trucks with 20 kilos? Maybe that's the thing. ISP Indiana State Police say that the truck was en route from Phoenix, Arizona to Indianapolis. Oh, they almost made it, dog. Imagine driving from Phoenix all the way to Indy with 20 kilos, how stressed out you would be. And then you get right there and they pull you over. Oh, man. Oh, man. And how do they find 20 keys during the random inspection? I mean, wouldn't you hide that? I mean, I'm not telling you how to transport drugs, although I am thinking about starting a new brokerage and maybe a load board for illegal things. Let me know down in the comments if you guys are interested in that. It'll be a new service I'm going to offer. I ain't thought of a name for it yet, but I'm thinking, you know, maybe like Silk Road load board or something. I mean, I think it's already been done. Maybe I have to come up with something else. But anyway, you know, hey, you need a load of drugs out of Mexico hauled. Just saying, I might be able to connect you with some drivers. But, yeah, these boys made it all the way there and then got busted. What a bummer. It says, during the trooper's conversation with the 38-year-old Florida-based truck driver Leonardo Hernandez and 24-year-old Florida-based passenger Ronaldo Bermudez Acevedo, I don't know how to say that, criminal indicators were observed. Following a consent search, the troopers discovered 44 pounds of suspected cocaine. Now, I hadn't read this yet, so how did I know that was 20 kilos? I'll just leave it alone. The estimated street value of the seized drugs was $1 million. Yeah, maybe if you're breaking it down to half grams and selling it to your neighbor, it's worth $1 million. Come on. 50 a key. Come on. I mean, what are we just starting out here? The 2 men were arrested and booked into the Putnam County Jail. Both men have been charged with dealing narcotics and possession of narcotic drugs. There you go. Maybe hide that a little better if you're going to haul 20 kilos. 20 kilos. Put it in your dirty laundry. You know what I mean? Like, put it under your dirty underwear. Here's a story I find funny. A dust devil dropped a trampoline on I-10 in Tucson. Come on, a quick-thinking trucker pushed it out of the way so no one got hurt. That's my boy right there. That's my boy, my girl. I don't know if it's a man or a woman that did that, but kudos to pushing the trampoline out the road. You know what I mean? Because people driving along, man, I see stuff like ladders in the road, and people hit ladders. I'm like, how you not see a ladder? You know, and I know I'm in a truck. I set up higher, so I see more, you know. But I see a lot of people like in a car, you know, they're on that phone, they're doing their makeup, you know, they're reading the paper, updating their Facebook, you know, eating soup, whatever else they're doing in these damn four-wheelers. They're running all over everything. So I guarantee you somebody would have hit that trampoline, so it possibly saved someone's life. The incidents occurred on May 21st in Tucson while a trooper was conducting a traffic stop on I-10. While pulled over, the trooper saw a trampoline lifted in the air by a powerful dust devil. The trampoline sailed over the concrete wall of the I-10 where it bounced from the eastbound to the westbound lanes. Craziness. Fortunately, according to the Arizona Department of Safety, a quick-thinking trucker slowly pushed the trampoline to the right, away from other drivers. Kudos, man. That is straight up good stuff right there. As the trucker pushed the trampoline away from traffic, the trooper used his vehicle and a tow strap to secure the trampoline. There you go. Trooper got out and they put some rocks on the trampoline to weigh it down, and the trooper hooked a tow strap to his bumper, so they got it right. It doesn't say the trucker's name. I was gonna give him a shout out, but you know, truckers, he was probably in a damn hurry. He probably pushed it out of the way and said, "Whang, whang." You know, he's back to grabbing gears. Come on. So shout out to that. That's a good story, man. Truckers aren't all, you know, poop bag slinging, pee bottle throwing, you know, jack wagons. CR England, customer information may have been compromised in October data breach. I just let you know that. I ain't going to get into it too much because, you know, that's one of those stories where you could get lost in it. But it does say CR England spokesman confirmed the letter said the company had been a victim of an unauthorized activity in its systems on October 30th, 2021. Come on. So if you do business with CR England, keep an eye on them credit cards and your information and whatnot. This is from Freight Waves. I guess this is sonar or something. Volume levels and rejection rates rally in time for Memorial Day weekend. It says, despite gain in overall volume, accepted freight still down on a yearly basis. Yeah, we know that, but anytime we can get a glimpse of some good news, I'm going to bring it to you. You know what I mean? It's so easy to find 50 stories of negativity. When I can get one that says we've ticked up in the least, I got to bring it to you. I got excited about this one. So it's not a real, gain. You know, it was up hardly anything, you know. Looking at accepted tender volumes, which is OTVI adjusted by the outbound tender rejection index. Like I said, I ain't going to get into this too much because you know how Freight Waves likes to just blah, blah, blah you to death. They did see a gain of 3.6%, but it's a dip of 0.6 year over year. So I ain't mad at it. You know, a little bump up, I'll take it. A little bump up. Here you go. Here's my story of the day. And be sure to hang with me for a little while because we're going to go over some stock prices at the end of this. So you don't want to miss that. Let's see what stocks are doing. I think we need to position ourselves for a hostile takeover. I'm just saying. Police appreciate driver's honesty to a response of a drug question. Yeah. So a truck driver blatantly admitted to using methamphetamine after crashing into the back of the grocery store in Florida. Not a good look, driver. The accident happened at Publix Shopping Center on US 7292 West in Haines County, Florida on May 25th. We got us what appears to be a flat top Columbia pulling a reefer trailer here. It says Haines County Police Department reported that 51-year-old trucker Michael Calvo was making a delivery at the back of the building when he tore an awning off the building and struck an unoccupied pickup with his rig, pushing it approximately 200 feet. So he hit a pickup and he couldn't get to that clutch pedal for 200 feet. Come on. Both the semi-truck and the pickup truck were totaled in the incident, but no one was hurt. Come on, man. He got into it pretty good. He did. Haines County Police says officer, I can't pronounce that name, then responded to the scene and questioned Calvo about the incident. When he asked if he needed any medical assistance, Calvo told the trooper that he thought he was being pranked by a TV show and refused to exit the cab of his truck. I mean, you can't make this stuff up, really. Calvo's resistance caused the scene at the shopping center, prompting some onlookers to flock to the incident. Officer Tejada, I guess it's Tejada, was eventually able to get Calvo out of his truck and again questioned him about the reason behind the incident, questioning whether he had fallen asleep, experienced medical emergency, or if he had been drinking. And Calvo responded, and I quote, I was smoking my meth pipe. I mean, word for word. I was smoking my meth pipe. So there you go. There you go. If you're going to smoke your meth pipe, I'm just saying, rule of thumb, put it in neutral, pop the brakes, maybe even like go in the back, close the curtain. I don't think I'd recommend trying to smoke a meth pipe while driving, especially a manual. That truck looked a little older. It was probably a manual, you know what I mean? Like, because you need one hand for the pipe and one hand for the lighting utensil. How are you shifting gears? You know what I mean? How are you steering? So, I don't know. I'm not trying to give pointers on how to smoke meth and drive truck. I'm just saying, if so happen you find yourself in that situation. All right, so whatever. Let's get to some stock prices. Let's get to the financial part of this. A couple I want to talk about, and let's get to it. How about some PAM transport? Anybody buy that PAM transport last year? You'd be killing it if you did. It is up 96% over the last year. The last 1 year, 96% gain. Of course, it's down 21%, almost 21% year to date. So you might have been better off selling that in January. Come on, you'd be up about, a little more. But yeah, up 96% right now. Who knew taking advantage of people paid so well? Ever mega carrier ever, maybe? I don't know, just saying. Knight Swift is up for almost 1% for the last 1 year. So if you've invested in Knight Swift, you made 1% on your money. Doesn't seem like a good investment to me, but whatever. Year to date, down almost over 19%. So if you would have sold that in January, you'd be up 21%. You hung on to it, you're up 1% on some Knight Swift action. Let's go to Landstar next. Let's talk about the big old Landstar. All my owner operators out there know Landstar. Most of you have been to Landstar, leased on to Landstar, possibly still are leased to Landstar. They are currently down almost 10%, 9.77% in the last year. They are down 14% year to date. 14% year to date, almost down 10% year to date with Landstar. All right, let's get to some LTL. Old Dominion. Anybody know about that Old Dominion? Let me know about that Old Dominion. They are down 1.4% in the last year. And they are down 24%, almost 24%, right at it. 24% year to date. Whoa. But you're talking about a high flyer, you're talking about a company that was up like crazy last year. You're talking about a company in December that was at $3.57 a share. And in August, they were at $2.55 a share. July 12th, they were at, let me see here. July 20th of last year, they were at $2.53 a share. And then by November 4th, they were at $3.55 a share. So that stock went up a lot. That was a high flyer last year, Old Dominion. You're talking, what? July to November, what is that, 4 months, 5 months? You're talking about a stock that was up damn near 40% in a couple months. So, yeah, year to date, down 23.74%. Crazy. LTL is getting crushed right now. Crushed. I think we ought to pull up our money and do a hostile takeover of Yellow Corp. Anybody in on this? I think we do a hostile takeover of Yellow Corp. Yellow Corp is, for 1 year, down 42.42% in the last year. Whoa. We're talking about a company that in last September, 2021 September, was at $5.54 a share. $5.54 a share, and then my graph isn't graphing right now, excuse me. Okay, so look at it like this. At the end of September, it was $5.92 a share. November, it was $14 a share. That thing almost tripled in price in a couple months, and now it's down to $3.80 a share. Year to date, Yellow Corp down 68.8%. Wowzers. I say we do a hostile takeover at a buck a share. Let's do it. Come on. So they're restructuring a lot of things. You know, that's been in the news here lately. So they're closing some terminals. They got to do something, man. Yellow is, that stock price is scary. But we also know that stock price doesn't always determine your business. You know what I mean? Like, let's face it, that stock went up 200% in a couple months last year. Like, it's not realistic, you know. In September they were like $5.50 a share, ballpark $5.50 a share in September, mind you. So October, November rolls around, literally 2 months later, and they're over 14 a share. So they go from $5.50 to 14.5 a share in 2 months. It's crazy. It's crazy. If you held on to that and ran that up, oh my Lord, I hope you sold, because you made some real money on that transaction. But I don't know. That's it, guys. That's trucker news. Thanks for hanging around. If you made it this far, smash that like button, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, and check out the description down below if you want to watch more cash. Click on one of these other videos. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Have a great day. Take care of one another, and remember, people are more important than trucking.